There's the packs. Look at this. How much did yours? Oh, mine was 42. You said yours was about the same?
I think so.
That's crazy. So much food. Got to the trailhead.
I don't even have the water in it yet.
No, that's bad. This is the Peavine Swamp Trailhead. There's Daisy. Starting the Cranberry Lake. 50. It's Friday, June 9th. Next time we get back to the truck, it's going to be Monday, June 12th.
Uh-huh.
I hope, anyway.
The rest of the time will be spent in the wilderness?
Yeah. Unless we die. I mean, we might die.
Oh, well. Then we will spend eternity wandering the wilderness?
Sounds good. I'm down with being a ghost. Ooh, more videos, I'm sure.
Just keep in mind that what you are wearing is what you will be ghosting in for the rest of your life. Or rest of your afterlife. So, hopefully the outfit you show us is appropriate.
I got performance underwear. We're good. Okay, here is the Cranberry Lake boat launch. This completes the first leg of our little trip. We came from that way, which was the Lost Pond Nature Trail, and it was pondy, and I don't think we were lost, so I'm pretty sure we were okay. Mark is now the deer fly slayer. He's killed approximately half of the deer fly population on that section of the trail.
Everyone deserved it.
Yep, well, every single one of them. And it wasn't even killing, it was like, it was gruesome what you did.
Yeah, well, you know, they didn't need to.
Daisy's a very good girl. Hi, Daisy. Daisy woof woof. Hello. She's trucking along. She's probably run the trail twice already. But here's the big map of the Cranberry Lake 50. So, just to give you a little bit of heads up, we started right there. That's the Peavine Swamp Trailhead. Parked there. Went this way. That's where we are right now. We got a 2-mile road walk right this way. We're gonna jettison in here and follow this trail all the way down. Wow! Pow! Whoops, right there. We're gonna stay in one of those campsites. Should be a good night. So, we'll see you later. Doing the road walk. Cranberry Lake. Hey, how's it going, guys? This is a great hike on the road. It's a road hike. We're trying to figure out if we were to hitch a ride, that would count. I don't think anybody's gonna pick us up though. That's a nice little house. Hey, if that's your house, nice job. Looks great. More road walking. Just finishing up the road walk. Cranberry Lake 50, this is Route 3. Oh, we got some traffic, ready? Let's wave. Wave, yay, wave. Nice. That little blue sign on that wood trailhead looks real good right now. Because it's hot and the road sucks to walk on. But these little connector trails have been nice to take some of that off. Pow! Here comes Mark. Hello, Mark. How was that road walk? Who's your favorite?
Brody.
And Walkie. But we got it done on day 1, so that's good. Next time we see civilization will be Monday.
Yeah.
That's kind of bananas.
The rest of this is forever wild.
Forever wild.
We'll be wildly forever.
Sounds good to me. Let's do it. Just had some lunch, walking on the Bear Mountain Trail over to Burntbridge Pond. We've got about 7.5 miles in today, which means we've got less than 6 to camp. Woohoo! I think that's party worthy right there. Check out this place that we're walking. Look at the little boards. Nice little bridge through the swampy marshiness. It's pretty wicked. Alright, we'll see some lakes soon, I think. Well, hopefully anyway. So we're walking, we hear some creaky creak in the woods. This tree right here, it's got a huge split and it does not look like it wants to be together anymore. My guess is if the wind blows pretty hard, there's gonna be a tree down pretty soon. Then we'll know the answer. If a tree falls in the woods, will it make a sound? I think the answer is yes. It's probably gonna be a pretty incredible sound. Thankfully, our camp is not near it. Me too, Days. So we just got to this section of the trail, and it's supposed to go right over there. As you can see, there's like 3 feet of water between us and it. So we gotta do a bunch of rock hopping and find out a nice clean way to get across here. I'm watching you. Okay. Is it a roll? Okay. Hey, nice. You don't look like the first person to do that. Not too bad. All right, my turn. I'm not going to videotape it though. We did it. We've reached day 1's camp. I'm going to tell you right now, the Nat Geo maps are liars. We spec'd this out to be about 13 miles today, and we didn't go off trail at all. And it was 14.72. So I'm calling bullshit on Nat Geo maps. But this is our camp tonight. It's incredible. So there's Daisy in the fire pit. We're gonna get that going in a little bit. Get some hot diggity dogs. Mark's probably gonna set up his tent in one of these really nice beachfront properties. Yeah. Right here-ish, or over there-ish. What do you think, Mark? Was it worth the walk? so far.
Out here.
Oh yeah, oh by the way, we're right on the lake, so you know, that's pretty wicked. Oh, this log looks like it's put here for soaking feet. For sitting down so we can soak feet.
Oh, we can swim in this canal.
Yeah, yeah, there's gonna be swimming happening in a little bit.
Charlie's waiting.
Alright, I'm gonna put this away so we can take off our boots, sit down and relax a few minutes, and then get camp set up. Look at that. We walked into camp and there's a grill next to the fire pit. So we got Grill Master Mark making us some delicious, delicious hot dogs. When they're finished, we're going to wrap them in tortilla shells with cheese and mustard, because that's how you do. We need all those calories and stuff like that. It also is going to taste incredible. Not too bad. We got things set up. That's where Mark and Daisy are going to sleep. Look at that. Right out of the wind, the water. That's pretty good. This is my pod. Not too bad. Look, hey, free plug. Bear butt. It's a fine looking butt. Yeah, filtering some water. You want to see a homemade gravity filter? It's pretty good. Had an extra bag. The Water Master. And it's going down into a Sawyer Mini. These things are pretty clutch. Not too bad. And then right into our hydro packs. Yeah, not too bad. We got a pretty good setup here. Finish up some watering. Then I think we're gonna sit down and eat, because that's what real men's do. And we're real men's because we're hiking and camping like real men's. Camp's all set up. The moon's coming up. Sun went down over there. Go out into the water. Maybe rain coming this way, maybe not. Who knows? But yeah, Cranberry Lake at night. We ate food. It was delicious. Hot dogs with cheese sticks and mustard. Yeah, in tortilla wraps. That was good. We're about to wrap up our bags, move the bear canister away, and get some whiskey sours, I think. That's what's going to happen next. We're going to sit next to the fire for a little bit and probably pass out. Day 2, camp is broken down. It rained real hard last night.
Well, last night.
Thankfully we were all in our stuff, sleeping. There's Daisy. She said, guys, come on, let's go. The packs feel a lot heavier today than they did yesterday.
Physics.
I think the gravity's heavier here.
Yes.
In the Adirondacks. Hopefully
Higher elevation.
Yeah. That's what we'll do. So yeah, we're gonna start day 2. It's supposed to be 19 miles today. We did 15-ish yesterday, and it hurt. So we'll see what happens today.
That'll be good.
More videos. Pretty awesome caves that we found here on the dog pond trail. Gross. Look at this big rock here with all this awesome moss. Looks pretty incredible. It's all green. We're miles from civilization. Oh yeah, you can see how big this place is. Mark, you're what, 6'3"?
Yeah.
So Yeah, it's huge, and that one goes up even larger. Pretty crazy.
You totally shelter in that.
You totally could. Thankfully, I don't think we have to. Walking along the Dog Pond Trail. We got Jay up there on point. Or maybe Daisy's on point at the moment. No, Daisy's on point, she's up further. It's more up than we thought, but still doable. So we keep on going, doing what we're doing. We're at one of the ponds, and we were impressed with the beaver dam, which in and of itself is pretty impressive. Then we walked a little further down the trail and found tier 2 of the beaver dam, which is doubly impressive. But if you turn around, look all the way over there, past that log, there's a 3rd tier. This is like a beaver resort. It's pretty good. Day 2 lunch. On the lunch log. About 7 miles in, which means we have a whole lot of miles to go. We may be considering altering the plans so that we can get to camp and set up before it's too dark and get some food. Then we'll just add some miles on to maybe day 4. But camp food, watch this. This is pretty freaking good. We got tuna on crackers, little packets of mayo. It's the spot. What do you think, man?
It's proteiny and delicious.
Oh, one bite, nice. On the Brook Trail, it's a 5-mile section between Dog Pond Trail and 6 Mile Creek, maybe? I don't remember. But we're going to check out Chair Rock Flow, see if that's a good campsite. We may continue. It's been fairly flat. Too bad. But we'll see. Feet are a little sore. Pack is heavy. Definitely gonna have to filter some water because the first about 5 miles from camp, our day 1 campsite through Dog Pond Trail, it was like a lot of elevation change. A little bit tired. We actually ran into a dude, surprisingly enough. He was surprised to see us as well. Eric was telling us that he created a trans-Adirondack trail that goes from the southern blue line to the northern blue line right outside of Canada. You traverse the whole park. Might be interesting, something to check out back when, or in the future when I'm more fit. Black flies are crazy. Mark's a black fly slayer. No, not black fly. Deer fly. Mark, what are you at right now?
Today,
Yeah.
37.
37. And it's not even dinner time yet. It's bananas. So, more video when we get to maybe the lake. We'll see what happens. So, we're coming up the trail, and we come across this little shelter. It's all beaten up, dilapidated and stuff. We're like, oh, what's this? Must have been something, right? Yeah, turns out it was somebody's house, or some such thing, because instead of leave no trace, they left all the trace. All of it. There is a stove. Pretty good. Yeah. And if you look on this side, yeah, it's like a big junk heap.
There's a gas grill and all sorts of stuff, including the kitchen sink. Right there, upside down.
It's everything, including a kitchen sink. Well done, sir. There's another little shanty over there. Now, this is an old hunter's trail, like before they became forest preserves. So maybe this is somebody's hunting camp that just went sideways. I don't know. What do you think, Daisy? What do you think? Yeah, I wouldn't get too close to those buckets. Nobody knows what's in those.
Like, I don't know, but I'm gonna take a nap right here.
Getting close. By the way, we officially passed the 25-mile mark in our trip this weekend. I'm beat.
Over halfway through the Cranberry 95.
Yeah, this is not 50 miles, folks. This has got to be closer to 55, 60. We'll see what the final tally is on Monday afternoon, but or Monday evening, depending on when we get in. But yeah, yeah. So we're gonna go to Chair Rock Flow, and I made a mistake. Otter Brook does not connect to 6 Mile Creek Trail. It connects to South Bay Trail, and then South Bay Trail connects to 6 Mile Creek. So lots of miles ahead of us. Yeah, but yeah, look at this trash heap. It's kind of sad. I guess it's historic and stuff. I don't know.
Bit trashy.
There's barbed wire. Jesus.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So we've just passed our 7th mile of a 5-mile stretch of track that was supposed to be to our first option campsite that we could bail out on. But due to the fact that it seems to be further to it than expected, we may be seeing that as our only option camp spot. We've got Daisy and Jay back there. Daisy's super tired.
Very, very tired.
Jay's mildly tired. Having some foot issues.
Foot issues. I'll show you when we get to camp. It's gonna be gross.
It's gonna be nasty.
Yep.
Daisy, you can do it. She's so tired she won't even jump over logs anymore.
Oh yeah.
Hey.
Good girl.
So that's what we're doing. We're gonna go head for mile 8 of this 5-mile stretch. And hopefully within that mile we'll find our possible resting spot. So we will check in. So we missed our, oh that's nice. Huh. We missed our Chair Rock Falls, whatever it was, turn. We believe because it was marked as a canoe porting path only and not a campsite. So we didn't go down that path, and then there's nothing else. So unfortunately, we are having to go to campsite 2, which is actually another 3 miles away from the original. And now we're almost to where we need to be for that. Jay's coming down here. Daisy's really annoyed. Right, Daisy? Just wants to finish and get some food. But hopefully we got about another mile maybe, and then we'll be at our campsite for the night. And we can get some rest. Always a mile and a half.
How much further? Mile and a half. Okay, day 2. We did 16.28 miles today. And it was hard fought miles, I would say. How you feeling, Mark? Tired. Daisy's already asleep, I think. So this is the campsite tonight. This is the West Flow campsite. It doesn't have all of the amenities that the last one had. We're in the woods, so that's cool. We're gonna start setting up in a little bit, but I think I'm gonna put my hammock in a couple trees right there. But you see that water out there? That's the lake. We kind of wanted to be on the lake, but it didn't work out that way because we're tired. So we'll get camp set up and maybe do like a dinner video or something. I told you I would take a small video of my feet when we got to camp. Just snag those boots off of me. Everything's wet and ripped up underneath. You should see this. This is pretty gross. You can kind of see. Oops, my hand's in the way. Sorry, guys. You can kind of see how nasty my feet are. Check out that pinky toe. Yeah, that's good. That's the good stuff. And I got a nice little blister right here on the heel. That's not going to feel good. It's the same business on this other foot. There's a big blister right there on the heel. Underneath is looking pretty gross and sore, and that pinky toe is trashed. So, yeah. Feet. Hiking feet. Ouch. Dinner's just about served. Mark has got magic. Look at that. There's a whole bucket of mac and cheese. We went with the family style because fatties. And I wasn't entirely sure it would fit in this pot, and it totally does. Great job. All right, now we have to eat.
Well, good morning. It's day 3. Jay just was moving around. So Daisy got antsy and decided to leave, but it's Daisy's little spot. It's my home for the few days we've been here, so I figured I'd do a shot of that. Got my fancy setup here with the flashlight hanging from the roof and laundry. Yeah, it's cool. So that's my tent setup. Got my fancy sleeping bag. I'm currently snuggled in because I need to get dressed. And yeah, so time for another day of hiking.
Day 3. Jay has an IV drip.
How real men filter water.
We're waiting for our breakfast water to boil. Getting close. Still got a little packing up to do. Tent's still up. But I got all my stuff out of the tent. That's a start. Daisy is less tired. Wouldn't say she's full of energy. But yeah. So
Still gotta figure out where we're going today.
gotta figure out where we're going. And then head that way.
Okay.
Alright.
Day 3 starts. Camp's all cleaned up. Daisy's got her pack on. Hey Daisy. She's like, I don't want to be here. Everything's good. It was wonderful. So we're not entirely sure how many miles we're going to be able to do today. Packs are a little bit lighter. My feet hurt like hell. And who knows with these trails. These trail markers here, I'll show you one right here. This is a pretty good one. Fairly certain that right there is bullshit. Bullshit. So we'll see. So we've mentioned the impressive beaver dams a number of times. If you can see this, the trail is below that water. That's pretty crazy. There's the Olmstead pond loop. It's wet, obviously. There's another tiers of the beaver dam right there. And there's some duckies swimming. Probably saw them. Quack, 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 quack. Olmstead Pond. This is gorgeous here. In fact, if we had signal, we might tell the ladies we would be coming back on Tuesday and just stay the day here. There's a boat. There's to be boating. It's totally a boat. We'd have to fashion some oars out of some wood, maybe?
Unless there's oars under it.
Look at this. This is gorgeous. Yeah. Yeah, kind of wish we had stayed here, but I don't know if we would have made it. Last night would have been tough. That was a lot of up for about 1.25 miles. Made it through the Olmstead Pond Loop.
Yep.
That trail back there is
Beautiful area.
oh, it's gorgeous, but the trail, the markers are few and far between, and there's sections of the trail where it's just like, yeah, this might be a herd path, maybe not. However, there were gorgeous campsites, and one of those types of situations where Mark and I are thinking, maybe hike in, spend a couple days there, and then hike out. That might be nice. So we'll see what happens. But here we are. We're at the junction with the 6 Mile Creek Trail. We're going to Cowhorn Junction, which the sign says 2.8 miles. I would like to say that things were as accurate as they could have been for this section that we just did. From our camp, we estimated about 3.8 miles to this point right here, and it was 3.79 miles. So, hey, we'll take it. We're going to probably break for a snacky snack and then get a move on.
So there's Jay. He found a reclining position. He's thirsty. There's Daisy, also thirsty. It's been a long morning. Done 7 miles, was you said?
7 miles.
7 miles. It's about lunchtime. We determined, we just passed where we had originally planned to stay on day 2.
Yeah.
It would have been 25 miles instead of 19. That would have been awful. So, good thing we didn't gamble on that one. And we got a little ways till our next trailhead, and then onward to hopefully eventually High Falls, where we will attempt to swim. Hopefully. And sleep. So, there you go.
So we made it to the junction about 100 feet after we stopped for a break. We can go that way if we wanted or not. We can go back to West Flow, and it says it's 4.1 miles. Mark and I both know it's 7 miles. So, because that's where we came from, folks, 7 miles ago.
That's a little weird.
And if I guess, oh, if you go straight, if you don't go around Olmstead Pond.
They're counting.
Okay, maybe we'll go with that. There it is, folks. We're going to High Falls. We have 5.8 miles to do today, and I think that's where we're gonna call it. Maybe not. We'll see what happens, but. So check out that bridge. Instead of bridge over troubled waters, I would say it's troubled waters over bridge. Mark gets to go first. And I'm not going to go next until he's all the way across, just in case they're a little wobbly. Any issues? Nice job. Let's see what we can do here. Let's see. Little moist. Splish, splash, my feet were taking a bath. Oh wow, that thing's slippery too. Oh, we're gonna hop over this guy now. Not too bad. Another log crossing.
Trailhead to Cat Mountain, where once upon a time someone planned we were going to drop our packs here and hike up that and eat lunch. And then we ran into shit like this. Alright, see this right here? Okay, my math could be bad, but so this says 1.2 miles. It took us 2 miles to get here. So maybe somebody messed up with the decimal point. I don't know. Maybe that's 2.1 miles.
Adirondack miles.
Adirondack miles. So instead, due to the fact we'd like to go home on Monday, we are going to bypass doing Cat Mountain, as it is not a required portion of the CL 50. And we are going to eat lunch here. Daisy's got a break, got her pack off. She's happy about that. And we're gonna chow. You have anything exciting to say, Jay?
I'm tired. We need to find water so I can get some filter going on. We're drinking like a fish today.
Jay needs water. So, there's that.
Hand sanitizer. It's good for your hands.
And sanitizing. When you're tired on the trail, this is what you end up doing. Eat our lunch, and then I saw this nice grassy spot, and I was like, that's awesome. I'm gonna lay there. But before I even did that, I got this guy over here.
I prefer a firm mattress.
It's on a rock.
It's so comfortable.
Like, can you believe that? Dude's laying on a rock. Who does that?
Gingers.
Apparently this guy.
This guy does.
Daisy's laying over there. So we're doing some lay down time. But you know, it is what it is. How we roll.
Had a pretty good lunch. and a nice little rest. I wanted to point out that this sign says Wanakena. It's 4.75 miles that way. Unfortunately, that's not the trail we're taking. The trail we're taking to Wanakena has about 14 miles, 15 miles, something like that. And then it's 5 miles from Wanakena to the car. So we're gonna get to moving that way. And hopefully we'll get to High Falls and have some fun. We're walking on the High Falls loop from Glasby Pond to High Falls, where we've pretty much decided to set up camp tonight because that allows us to go swimming and then eat and swim and go to bed, swim again, and pack up camp and head on out on day 4. This, I would have to say, has been the nicest part of the trail we've done so far. And at this point, I think we've done 44 miles total for the day, or for the trip. I'm tired. But yeah, we're almost there. About another mile to go. And then the fun begins. Swimming. So we're walking to High Falls. Look what we see. Some sort of machine with treads. Mark said that this is our ride home, so we don't have to walk so much.
Look in the tank. I'll go through everything.
Yeah. We'll make our own path. Pretty crazy, some of the stuff you find out here.
You sure that's not moving?
Yeah, no, I don't think so. If I brought my screwdriver, maybe. We've arrived at camp, night 3. There's Mark. So, you may have a hard time hearing me, but that's because we are sleeping right on the shore of High Falls. Where? Hey, there's somebody out on the rock. Let's go see. We're lucky to find this spot. We were going to camp way up the hill a little bit, but we went exploring before we set up tents and stuff. And there's somebody fishing. There's the High Falls. Pretty good stuff, man. Whew. So we're gonna go get some, get our gear set up for the night, and probably take a dip. Yeah. I think Daisy wants to go too. All right, back to camp. Dinner, which is messed it up. It's like this chicken roni. Where am I going? There you go. Chicken roni, yum something of another. We're definitely eating like kings tonight. We got a fire going. You can hear the falls in the background. It's good stuff. We're about to celebrate our last night in town, and I'm looking forward to some whiskey. I'm also looking forward to a nice ice-cold Coca-Cola tomorrow. And to be honest, and not sappy, I'm totally into hugging my wife and kids. That'll be pretty good, I think. So, yeah, we'll see you tomorrow.
Day 4. It is 7 something. Already got my tent packed away. Jay's almost got his hammock stuff down. Daisy's ready to go. Our hot water's boiled. We're just got to make up our oatmeal. We got about 9 miles to get to Wanakena, where we're gonna have lunch. And then 5 miles back to the car from there, and then we can head home. Jay's feet are not doing so good. My thighs probably are still not doing so good. And Daisy's gonna have to go sans pack today because she's got a little bit of a blister thing there from her pack, so I don't want to make her carry that. But luckily she didn't have much left other than her blanket and hoodie anyway. So that's in my pack. Got the extra weight. We'll be getting ready to go here shortly.
Look at that.
Helps when you're hiking.
Right there. That's apple oatmeal, or apple cinnamon, maple brown sugar with raisins in it. Mark's mixing up his hot chocolate. Granted, it's like 70 degrees right now, so we don't really need hot chocolate, but holy smokes does it hit the spot. Mark did a great job cooking. Everything. It's a pretty good job, man. How you going, Daisy? This is it, we're going home today. We got 14 and a half miles to the car. We can do that. It's pretty much what we did yesterday. There's the water. Soaked my feet in that for a bit. Did some minor surgery. Got myself taped up. At least enough to get home. We'll see how that goes. Still gotta take my tarp down because I wasn't sure if it was gonna rain. It was cloudy a little earlier, so eat some breakfast, probably bug out of camp in about a half hour or so. So we forgot to take a video on the way out of camp this morning, but day 4, we're heading to Wanakena, get some lunch, and then to the car, so that we can go home. Should be good. Supposedly it's 9 miles to Wanakena. I hope my feet can handle it.
Well, here we are on day 4, our way out camp. We just passed High Rock, which was supposed to be where we spent last night. We just didn't get that far to make today a little bit shorter, but that's okay. We're still on good pace right now. We are about maybe 3.5 miles from Wanakena, which is where we will be having lunch at the little country store. So, yeah, moving along, doing our thing. Daisy's back here. Jay's, there he is, coming along through the woods. Yeah, there's more poop there. There he comes. So we'll see you maybe at Wanakena.
So we made it to the trailhead at Wanakena, long E's. It was 9 miles, surprisingly enough. That may be the very first mileage on a sign that was accurate.
Yeah,
I don't know.
it was like super accurate. Like,
Yeah.
we checked a 1/10 of a mile back and we're like, it's gotta have been 9 miles. And we're like, nope, we need a 1/10 of a mile, and boom.
Boom, look at
There it
go
was.
ahead. Register, we signed in. That's gonna be the last one that we, oh no, we'll have one at, we have to sign out on the
We have
Peavine.
to sign out at
Yeah.
Peavine, yeah.
But there's a gate up there. We're gonna walk through Wanakena a little bit and hit up the general store for some lunch and a break. Good stuff. Coming up is the Wanakena footbridge. This is fairly new construction from what I can tell. It's very pretty out here. People are very friendly. We didn't want to put on any extra feet if we possibly could avoid it. So we saw a couple fixing their house up. Gorgeous house. Very helpful folks. So we're getting there. This is the Wanakena footbridge. You can look down the river. Oh my goodness. What I wouldn't give to spend a day or two hanging out on this river. Swimming, fishing, relaxing, getting some cold ones. But yeah, if you can see over there with the solar panels, that's the general store. So it should be good. Look at this bridge, it's awesome. Mark, sitting in this nice gazebo. See, this place is gorgeous. But, Mark, why do you have such a long face, Mark?
Well, we had planned for lunch today
Yes.
at the Wanakena General Store,
Yeah, we totally did do that.
which apparently, what did she say, has been closed for 2 years?
This fall, it'll be 2 years. Why was there no information on this?
I don't know why it said it was still there. Well, I mean, there was even hours, so we knew not to go there on Sunday.
Yeah.
So we are now in Wanakena,
Yeah.
and we do not have food for lunch that we were planning on getting. We're going to have to eat some of our remaining trail food.
We have trail food. That also means, because I didn't bring cash, I can't have a cold soda. Because there's a machine over there that takes cash monies. But there's a cold water spigot right here and a bathroom right over there.
That's true.
So we can still enjoy lunch for a few minutes. Guess we don't need to hang out for as long.
No.
Kind of bummed about that. Well, whatever.
No.
Que sera, sera. Okay, we're gonna get some chow and then get on our way probably.
So after our disappointing lunch stop, we are doing our road walk. It's about a 1.5-mile road walk here to the Rangers School, and then we cut back off into the trail again for another 5.2 miles to the car. Though I must say, for a road walk, it's actually been very pretty. It's between a couple of lake pondy things here, and kind of pretty. And shaded, and there's a breeze coming across the water, so that's nice. Yeah, had all to say at the moment, but hopefully we'll be going to the car soon. There's probably at least one more check-in before we get there. We have finished our road walk and are now on to the last footpath version of our trail. This is the Peavine Swamp cross-country ski loop, which will end at the parking lot where we started. There's about maybe 4 miles left before we see the car, which will be very happy to see. Figured I'd do some video logging since I think Jay's saving his energy for his fort saves. There he is, coming along. He has to make a fort save every 4 feet or so. Make sure he can hold in there. But he's hiking, moving along, not stopping, just keeping going. So Daisy, of course, is here by my side. and Daisy. And we're moving. I'm hoping, since it is a cross-country ski trail, that it's mostly gradual ups and downs and not a lot of up. But we will see. As I say that, of course, the trail starts going up. But we will check in. So that's a beautiful sign. Right there. Point 3. Because we have hit our starting spot. This actually officially completes the Cranberry Lake 50. The point 3 to the parking lot doesn't count. But we have to do that anyway. Because we need to go home. So, there's Daisy. Jay was right behind me, but maybe not yet. So he'll be here shortly, and then we'll finish this sucker off.
So we made it back to the car. Oh, I gotta turn off the tracker. Oh man, that was a long weekend. What do you think, man?
That's not the longest I've had in a while.
Yeah,
I remember a longer weekend than that.
I think I'm done with through hikes this year. Learned some valuable lessons, I think. 1, don't trust maps.
2, don't carry too much shit.
3, don't trust the DEC signs. Yeah.
4, don't carry so much shit.
Yeah, 4. 2 and 4. Those are key. So,
Deer flies want to add to our list.
yeah, would you kill like 400,000 of them?
No, actual numbers I think are at 110 or something like that.
Savage.
For the weekend.
Savage. So we had a great weekend. Some tough days, but I'll tell you what. It's gonna be nice to go home and tell everybody else of our adventures. Until next time.